to Africa.
They're coming to Africa.
Coming to Africa.
Coming to Africa.
Coming to Africa. Which is, that's a good title, Coming to Africa.
Streaming worldwide on Amazon, Apple TV, and Google Play.
Kwaba, welcome to Living My Best Life in Ghana. Yes, hope y'all are having a great day today. Today is Monday, February the 15th, 2021, and it's a great day to be African. Hope you all are feeling your best African self today. I sure am, and I'm glad to be here with you for some time to talk about some great things that need to occur in Africa life. Period. And it's just a great thing to be able to analyze our own situation and to make it right, to get it right this time, to get things right that's going on with us, to not be afraid, to face any situation and have tools to get through. Okay, the gems that's needed, things that we missed out on, things that we needed to be taught while we were being miseducated, the things that we were needing to be taught about life, that we did not have a chance to get early on. Now, as a woke African, we have realized that this is our purpose. These are things that we should do for ourselves, no matter what. And when we learn, it is our duty to give back, give to, spread the news, okay? Let the information flow freely as African people. We've always been a very giving people, always love to share information. We always love to be an impact, and we couldn't be the best impact that we could if we didn't get what we needed. And that's the information that we'll be giving out today, as we do always here at Living My Best Life in Ghana, because we are not going to just talk, we're going to do the walk. We have vowed to kill all negative and evil stereotypes about us, about our people, about our heritage, about everything that has to do with us, about our land, which is Mama Africa, about us deserving to be a part of Mama Africa. That's our birthright. And we intend to make things right, because a lot has happened to us and our family and our people for sometimes hundreds and hundreds of years, way beyond 400 years. Okay, we start with the Arab, the slave trade that took us across that Sahara Desert. We'll realize that we have been enslaved for thousands of years, okay? Even to understand that there is still slavery going on live and well in 2021. So we should not be shocked. We should not be alarmed that we find out certain things. It's just that we're just finding it out. It's not that it's not always have been happening. It's just the things that we're finding out are just part of our growth, are part of us knowing, being in the know, and not being in the dark, and not being in being the sleeping giant anymore. We are now woke Africans, okay? Because we realize that a sleep African is a dead African. Someone that is not woke right now in 2021 is serving up themselves and their families to the slaughter without even knowing it, but you are voluntarily or involuntarily doing it if you don't know. And so we don't want to not know. We want to know. I know sometimes it's very hard. I know sometimes it's painful when you find out things. Yes, surgery often is. Okay, but the healing that comes behind that surgery, the healing that comes after the work has been, the pulse and the cysts and the tumors and the toxin has been removed, the healing that comes out of that, the boost of life that you get from after that whole process is what we should look forward to as African people right now on this earth. Now, we ain't talking about going over yonder to suffer the whole time that you on this earth. No, it wasn't meant for us to be like this. It wasn't meant for us to be on this earth suffering. No, I don't care what nobody's book say. That's a lie. You got to go back to the source where we came from. Out the authenticity of those all of the scrolls and the writings on the walls. You know what I'm saying? Just all of the things that really make up our culture, the things that make us who we are, okay? The things that cannot be changed, that cannot be fabricated because it's etched in stone, it is truth, it is factual, it is right. Okay, and that is what we as African people deserve. We deserve righteousness. We deserve truthfulness. We deserve humility, which is all of our must known characteristics. These are the things that was bred in us way before we even came in contact with any invaders, any colonizers, anybody. We always had the best of the best of the. That's why when they came and stole us from Africa, they took the priests, they took the doctors, they took the teachers, they took our griots, they took the heads of the clans. They took everybody that was most important because they had that theory in their head. When you cut off the head, the body will fall. Okay? They knew that the type of people we were and the evil that they possessed inside of them and the ability to trick us the way Malcolm X talk about trickology, the way they was able to trick us and use our sense of responsibility and use our humility and the things, our courtesy, use our courtesy against us for bad and turn it around and make it look like we were weak when it was them that were just so evil. The characteristics of savagery. And if you around here talking about you savage, I'm not even gonna pray for you. I'm gonna tell you stop doing that right now. Stop doing it. Savage is not something good. Read it, look it up. That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay. The ability to think critically and not allow people to name you. And then you start perpetuating the vicious cycle of naming yourself. It's not cool to be a savage. No, it ain't cool to be a savage. It's not. There's nothing cool about that. It's totally anti-African. Totally. It ain't nothing cool about it. It's not. It's just making another layer of toxin and poison that's got to be peeled off. That's got to be removed. It's got to be purged. Okay? You can't take ugly and nasty ways and make it something good just because of the time that you in and be proud of it. It's not cool. That's not cool at all. Okay? Being savage is nothing cool about it. Get it away from you. Get it away from your children for one day. You will be hollering and screaming. And my child wasn't this so and so, but you did not stop it. You have got to put a halt to all of the potential of evil. You got to put a halt to all of the thoughts the potentiality of evil. You got to put a halt to it. So how we going to do that? This is what living my best life in Ghana is all about. We're going to talk about how we can better ourselves as African people. Here we're going to receive the therapy that we need as African people to make the best decisions for ourselves. It ain't no other expert better than the people that's been through it. It's not. Especially when you have people that's showing you in their everyday life how to get it done, that's doing it versus somebody that has a degree that's in some Eurocentric, mindset. No, if it has not been made African centered, it does not matter what degree it is. You only gonna get so far. You're not gonna get the completeness of it until it becomes African centered, until we can take our skills, our mindset, change it around. Okay, 180 degrees, go to the other side of it and create the type of Africans that we deserve to be, and to be able to show that to other Africans. Okay, showing ourselves how we should conduct ourselves in a business setting, and being a head of a empire to direct so many people and change lives is what we should be. We ain't trying to get no corporations and no, we're not trying to do that. We're not trying to take no European ways to the continent. No, we're not. We don't want that. We don't want no European mindset, savage ways, evil ways on the continent. You have got to repair yourselves now. I don't care what you think you are. If you have not totally surrendered the European out of yourself, held it captive, and take it, string it up, and move it away from you and get it out of your life, you doing yourself a disservice. You think you living, you really just struggling. Even with money, people with money, we talk about this all the time. I just don't see he got all that money, but he still killed himself. That lets you know money is not the key. Money is not the answer. It's some dumb people walking around here with money. Okay? It's not consciousness. It's not righteousness that's walking around here with money. Because if it was, we would see a plethora of people that we look up to near and dear that would be showing us what to do with money. But unfortunately, now, because of the time we in, they struggling too. They struggling as well. Do you know the average entertainer, the average millionaire that's supposed to be an entertainer, 100,000 there that's an entertainer, how they are struggling now since all of this unfolded? Could you imagine living in a mansion that you paying $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month to look good, and now you're not making any income, but you've been spending it freely, and you didn't save for a rainy day? Okay, you didn't save anything. What do you think the people that are entertainers, how they feel? And I'm talking about Black people. I'm not talking about nobody else. Because now you are being grounded. Now everybody is on the same ground level. Okay? We see all type of 2520 corporations dropping down to zero in a small amount of time. We in the height of the 21st century depression, oppression, pressed down. We back in it again. It's here. It's here again. Yes, it is. We're seeing people lives being destroyed right before our very eye because they don't have any skills of survival. Any skills. And we supposed to be the common folks, the peons, the regular people, which we not none of that. We are outstanding, okay? Because we are used to struggle. We are used to surviving. We're the survivor of the fittest. Okay, we're used to getting out here and making things happen, making a way out of no way, make $1 out of 15 cents. You know what I'm saying? Starting from the bottom, now we're here, leveling up. We used to it. So now with a little African integrity, the real AI, when you exercise the real AI, the real knockout, which is knowledge of self, when you recognize and you use the power within you to be the best African that you can be, you can make it. You can do anything. And you don't have to do it in a suppressed, oppressed environment that thrives on violence, that thrives on poverty, that thrives on racism. You don't have to deal with that anymore. You come to a sacred place mentally, and it's time to get there physically. There's awakening going on, family, and I hope that you're ready. I hope everyone is ready. I sure am, and I'm ready for us to get it on. How's everybody today? Much love to Dondreas Price. Much love to you, Aquaba. Welcome, Grand Risings family. Happy Africa Day to you. Happy Africa Day to me. Happy Africa Day to all of us. What a great day it is to be African. I'm so proud of you all for coming in today. Let's learn and grow together. I see everybody in the chat. Much love to you all. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Loyal and royal family members of Living My Best Life in Ghana. Okay. I'm just happy to be a part of this family as you are. I know we got a lot to offer here, and we are organizing ourselves in such a way that we will thrive in many, many years to come. And we're going to leave some generational wealth and health, great health for our children and our grandchildren. Okay. Blessings, Royal Loyal Limblig family. Yes, Anja Africa is in the building. What's up with you, sis? Mosale Mansa said, good evening. Please listen. The whole truth in the link I just shared is the best wake-up call to move our continent. Asante Bana Africans. Yes. Asante Sana Africans. Yes. Much love to you, Mosale. Much love. Yes. Finally something good for me on YouTube tonight. Okay. Royal Empress Ruth said, Kwabao, anti-same family. And I said, eh, yeah, na usue. And you said, Misu mi huye. Boko pa. Good to have y'all here. We are good. Royal Empress Roots is in the building. XDMC says, one love family. What's up with your ex? My brother, how you doing? What you doing? Okay. Felicia Brown, I'm calling you after this too. Happy feelings, family. Peace and love. Lily is in the building, also known as Fifi. Hey, everybody, she said. Hey, greetings, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me catch up. I'm a little behind. Everybody is talking. Global Majority 365. Good day. Beautiful African people sending love and light to you all. Thank you, Global Majority 365. It's so great to have you. Rochelle Venterpool is in the building. Greetings, everyone. Welcome, Aquaba. Yaya Bay said, Aquaba, my noble African Limb royal family. Good to have you here. Y'all make sure we go in the offline support group. Let everybody know we are live. Loving that. You like that, Mauve? Okay. It's so cold. We got snow. Thank you, Royal Empress Ruth. Much love to you, Queen. Yes, thank you so much. All my nieces in the building. Yaya Bay said, I see smoke coming from your right, Future. Yes, that burning that sage, baby. Got to burn that sage. Honeycomb 368A said, greetings, my beautiful melanated family. Much love to you. Yes, much love to everybody that's here. Sylvia. Hey, Limblick family. Hey, Sylvia. Much love to you. T. Shield said, peace, family. Can't wait to be on the black continent in our black country, surrounded by black people and loving them and spending my money with them and building wealth. Okay, building with family. This is called paradise. You better say that, T. Shields. And when I tell you it's the best feeling in the world, it is. It is to see all black faces. It's a lovely, lovely thing to pull energy. It's like everybody antennas are up. Energy is flowing and moving. Okay, you can't even measure it. You can't measure it. Okay. Zenobia said, greetings, Queen Future, family, and friends. Hey, Zenobia. Much love to you. Much love, Auntie Wendy. Speak truth, my gifted niece. Much love to Auntie. Hey, Auntie Wendy, we miss you. Yes. CC is in the building. Say greetings and blessings. I hope you are all well, encouraged, and thriving, even in the midst of all the insanity. Thank you so much, CC. We appreciate that. Thank you for showing love. Shalom, family. Denise is here showing love to everybody. Maha to ask of Africa's people. Good afternoon. Blind guy, his wife, and their life is in the building. Hey, Auntie Wendy, much love to you. Honeycomb 368 said, my sisters. And speaking to everybody, yes, much love to everybody that is here. Glad to see y'all speaking and talking and having fun in the chat. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Yes, much love to you. Hit that like button, family. Come on in and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm just proud of y'all. All right. Forgive our brothers and sisters on the continent. Religion is our drug of force. Okay. In Africa and in Babylon. And we do not know any better. The mind cannot teach what the mind do not know. But when we join together and integrate and dropping seeds and tell our story from both sides, we can kill that European inside of us, because that's what they said they had to do to the African people's mind. And to African people, you have to be Europeanized in order for them to conquer us. And that's no more. Man, if I had so much money, I would invest in Africa. But I'll still be in the same and tell people to leave me alone because they just want to suck the energy out of you, Miss Grace said. Okay? It's all right. We got to work on ourselves. That's all. We got to work on the ones that want to be worked on. Money doesn't make you happy. Your mind is your wealth. Yes, it is. Your mindsets get you free. Yes. Money can provide options to be purchased. Yes, it's absolutely true. Thank you for saying that, Sylvia. That is the best thing going. Okay, your mindset. Where is your mind at? Masali say eating crumbs from beneath the table isn't living. We must create and sit around with total control of our own African mahogany table. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. We won't even have many crumbs. You know why? Because we eat banku and we eat kenke and we eating what you call injera bread. Okay, and we eat vegetables. There's not a lot of crumbs that have to fall, and it's nothing under there, nobody up under there, because everybody it's enough room for all African people to sit at the table. That's the best thing about it. It's enough room for all African people to sit at the table. One thing you can understand when you get to Africa, you don't have to be competitive anymore. Everybody can come to the table because it's so many of us. It's so many of us there. And we need each other. We need 100,000 vegan restaurants. We need 100,000 psychologists. We need 100,000 Black African centered doctors that specialize in herbal remedies and natural remedies. Okay? It's not enough of us. It's not enough. We don't have enough people right now. We need all of y'all to come to the continent, and you'll see your life changes once you get there. It changes for the best. Yes, Miss Alani said, good morning, big sis, everyone. Talking to my daughter about the entertainment industry is being affected. I really don't care for reality TV. That crap is almost out of here. Okay, because there's a lot of people that ain't paying attention to their reality TV anymore. Okay, and they scaling down as usual. Okay. Yeah, babe said Anja Africa is back in the what? You DJ quick today, ain't you, yeah, babe? Oh, happy day. Limblick family, Ayana Sky is in the building. Hey, Ayana. Much love to you, Aquaba. Welcome to Living My Best Life in Ghana. I get so excited hearing the word Africa from you. Thank you, David Kalechi. Good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, honey. Yes, Black Butterfly said, listening to you while sitting here peeling my pomegranate, trying not to eat more than I can put in the bowl. Well, you better handle your business, okay? Yes, Roots Reggae Girl #1. Good to see you here. Yes, much respect to everybody is here. I thank y'all so much for participating, loving on each other, showing love, okay, doing all the killing all negative stereotypes right now in the chat. Okay? My mind is free, yet I'm sitting on 9 degrees temperature, rolling power outages, faucets on so the pipes won't freeze. Exactly, because it's cold around these parts. Okay? I can't wait to get to the motherland. I ain't been in the States in the wintertime in so long. I feel like a fish out of water. Okay? Rooted in royalty said, peace and blessings, family. Much love to you, my love. Yes, much love to you. Yaya Bay said, with the support of such noble queen, I can't do nothing but succeed. I appreciate you. XDMC says, singing, let me show you. Let me show you the way to go. I don't know nothing, but there is something I do know. You better say it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, I know these lyrics. I don't know nothing else. There's something that I do know. I know. I read and heard a lot, and now I'm ready to show. I can't get up there right now. I ain't warmed up. That we can come together and think like one. What that song is so. This I love me some Michael Jackson. Okay, some Black Michael Jackson. Okay, you better say them lyrics, XDMC. Oh, much love to you. Making me come out the hole this morning with some songs. We got musical version, okay? This is how we do it. Uh-huh. You better know it. This is how we do it. Hey, family, bless up. Roots Reggae Girl #1 is in the building. Say it again. There's enough room at the table for all of us. Don't that feel good to know that it's enough room at the table for all of us? They've been lying to us, y'all. Now we know better. We know that there's room, and we're going to make sure that it's room for all of us. It's more than enough room. And that's one thing I tell you I love about Africa. When you go to Africa, when you go to a restaurant or to a place, and it seems like the table is packed down. People just start moving over. They start moving over. Oh, pull a chair. Pull a chair for you. Somebody will get up that you didn't even realize was at the table because you too busy trying to find somewhere to sit and get you a chair and pull it to the table. You gotta get home to feel this stuff, y'all. I can't just keep telling y'all about how these things really make you feel as an African. You gotta get home to see it and feel it for yourself. Okay, Joyce Boggs in the house. Much love to Joyce. Quiet by everyone. Much love to you. Can't stand Holly Wilt. Okay, can't either. Corey B is in the building. Peace to all the kings and queens in here today. Happy to be here with you all today, and it's so lovely to have you here. Okay, glad to see you, Corey. We're going to create our own Afrocentric movie industry. It has already began. Coming to Africa, the movie is just Y'all, the movie is making many waves in this world. Now it's worldwide, okay? And I'm just looking forward to. That's why I'm telling y'all, anybody that's interested in going into the movie industry, in an African-centered movie industry that's not compromised, get ready. I need you to go and take your free acting classes, YouTube University, learn from the black teachers that can teach you craft. You know, we got them little ways of teaching that you can't get from Euros. You can't get it from 2520s. Okay? But we have those ways of teaching where you get something just just like that. Okay? Let's get ready to rumble, family. Yes. Pipes never freeze in Africa. Okay, Synovia. Okay, the black Michael Jackson, I swear. Okay, because when they start changing his color, he got on the fence. Okay, until he was ready to go up against Sony. And that's a whole nother story for another day. And we have to talk about these things because our brothers and sisters on the continent don't know the lowdown behind what happened to Michael Jackson, what happened to Prince, what happened to, Sam Cooke. Well, they need to know. Okay, our people need to know. I was at such peace when everyone was calling, showing the snow and outages in the U.S., and I had to reciprocate and show them the beauty of Africa and its sun. Yes, Auntie Wendy, we sure appreciate it. We need it too. This song keeps playing in my head. OJ's Love Train, but add black people all over the world. Okay, I like that, Felicia. Come on with it. Okay. I'm telling you, family, we are the pioneers of something that will be documented, that our future generations will be so grateful that we turn this around for our people. That's the absolute truth. The absolute truth. The absolute truth. I love it. Thank you, T Shields, for saying that, because that's absolutely true. The happy companion is in the building. What's up with you, bro? Okay, much love to you. Salutes. Yes, much love to everybody. I'm ready, future. Okay, I'm ready too. One love. When I was going to church before I knew better, they would not budge, so I could sit down. Okay, you see that? They ain't even trying to move over. Why you ain't gonna move over so somebody can sit down if you are righteous? Well, that's another story for another day. We got something really, really good to talk about today, and we're gonna get on with it. We got if I can snap my fingers and give to every African some important things in life, what will it be? We're gonna talk about that. And I know that every African deserves the best chance, and that's why we talk about these things right here on Living My Best Life in Ghana, because when you have a medium, whether it's music, whether it's wherever you present yourself, you have a responsibility to give gems, tips, love, support. You have a responsibility to do this for the people. Period, point blank. It ain't no other way around it. It ain't nothing. There's nothing to be discussed. It ain't nothing to talk about. It's just some things that we as African people have to do for each other, to do for ourselves, to do for one another. Okay? And let's talk about the key components that's essential for African life. We have the certain things that we know now from all the atrocities and everything that we've been through as a people, that we need some things, we need some therapy, okay? And this is not going to come from some strange white coat beast, you know what I'm saying, that has fur all over their body. This is not going to come from the beast. This is going to come from the African, okay? This is going to come from somebody that looks like you, that talks the talk, walks the walk, okay, that has been there, that's wise, that has done that. And it could be you. You just have not been given the tools. But once you get the tools, you know that it's really more simple than it really appear. We think that, oh, it's something very complicated. No, this is really simple. The key components that's essential for African life are very, very, very simple, but we was taught so against these essentials. These components, we were taught so against anti-African that we think that the solution is very complicated when it's not. Okay? And this is the most powerful thing. Number one is one of the most powerful phrases, things that's being said, that has been spreaded for so long, generational wise. It's on the walls and the walls of the pyramids. It's in the laws of Maat. Okay, it's in everything that matters to Black people. Okay, it's in everything that we should be doing and keep in mind as we move to and fro on a daily basis. It's not something that we have to ponder on. It's something that was intentionally done to us that we should have had the whole time. But we gonna right that wrong, family. We here to right that wrong today. And I'm just proud that we'll be able to say that we did it for ourselves, because this is something that we have to do. We have to understand our purpose in life is very important for us to do this, and we finna do it now. We're going to do it now. We're going to right some wrongs today. We're going to right some wrongs today, and we're going to do some things that they thought that would never happen. They thought they had defeated. They thought that we was defeated. They thought that this would never happen, but they were dead wrong. Okay? They were dead wrong. So here is the first one that we need, that we know that we need, is knowledge of self. Knowledge of self. People perish from a lack of knowledge. That's true. Okay? Okay, people perish from a lack of knowledge. Okay, and we need to understand why knowledge is self is so important. Okay, why is knowledge of self important? Because when you know who you are, you're not easily misled. Okay, when you know who you are, you understand that you have power within. When you know who you are, you know that can't nobody take the African out of you because it's just in your DNA. When you know who you are, you don't let people lead you with blinders on. You take off rose-colored glasses of life, and you want to live life. You want to be humble. You want to be free. Knowledge of self means freedom. Okay, it means that you want to be free. You desire to be free in every aspect of your life. Okay, knowledge of self makes you a winner, not a loser, not a winner by default, not giving freedom, but taking it and demanding it. Okay, this is why it's important. You can give it to generations and generations when you know who you are. Your children can know and understand why it's important for them to stay in position and not get out of line. You don't have to compromise your position. You can stay in alignment with the family and still be happy. This is why it's important for us to Sankofa, go back to our past so we can understand our future. This is why we practice Maat. When you have knowledge of self, you know we already got principles to go by. You ain't got to look outside yourself. You ain't got to let nobody else try and flodge and teach you something that is not correct. Truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, harmony, balance, and divine order is 7 of them that you can start with right now. But there's a lot of them. Okay? The laws of Maat. You should read them. You should put them in and practice them with African people. Be more humble. Okay? When you know knowledge of self, you understand your purpose on this earth. You know what your purpose is. Your purpose is to help yourself, your family, to stay in a position of power. Your purpose is to make sure that your mama land is free, that you are free, and that any bounds whatsoever that's choking you, that you can remove them by any means necessary. You can move around the earth freely. You can demand your right and your birthright, your rightful place on this earth. Okay? Knowledge of self means that you can purge yourself of Eurocentric concepts and you can surge yourself into restoring yourself into a new African. That's what it does. This is why it's so important for us as African people. This why. Okay? This is what we need. This is the therapy that we need. We can be there for one another when we understand who our position and where our natural enemies lie. Okay, and we ain't looking for nobody else to come and save us and because they got money and investing. We don't allow people to move in on us to push us back 50, 75 more years because they closed their borders up and the nieces and they got themselves in a powerful position and they taught ideology to generations and generations, and then they open the borders out and let them loose on the world and say, now go out there and get it. Go out there and get them. Go out there and destroy. Go out there and position yourself on top. Go out there and infiltrate. Go out there and speak the language. Go out there and put a Chinese restaurant in the middle and feed them garbage so they can be sick. Teach them how not to eat like they self. Teach them how not to talk like they self. Make them feel shame to talk about they self in grade school. Make them feel shame to look like Africans with nappy hair and braids and locks and beautiful flows of curly spiral. Make them look embarrassed. Make them feel shame. Make them feel all of that stuff that's not African. That's how they brainwash you. That's how they brainwash us. Brainwash our children where they so self-conscious. They can't do nothing because they don't understand that they beautiful the way they are. Don't allow them to indulge in Eurocentric ideals and movies and media. Do not allow your children to be on their own and not monitor them at all costs. If you ban these devices and stuff, if you're not going to be able to monitor them or give them a set amount of time when they can use these devices, you better not give it to them. Because it creates a monster. I've seen too many cases. I've heard of too many cases. I see how these devices affect children because their brains have so much to pull to. And if that's the majority of the time, you best believe it ain't going to be in reality. It's going to be in the digital world. Okay? And we don't want that. We don't want that. Lady D said, greetings, family. Yes, MJ was teaching in his songs. Imagine if they would have allowed him to live out of all that evil he experienced and how they use MK Ultra. Look it up, family. MK Ultra. How they use MK Ultra on Michael Jackson. You will be shocked of the things that you just do not know. Kushai, greetings, kings and queens. Tune in, Live. Much love to you, Kush. Much love to you. Yes, Roy Empress. Speaking to Kushai, absolutely right. Many celebrities hustling workout apps, hair products, t-shirts, socks, etc. The market is open for all of us now. All of us. Put your thinking caps on, family. Use your income tax and buy you some t-shirt equipment, some machines to make this stuff will never get old. You people will always buy 5 products Black sayings, Black quotations. We relate so well, and it makes good feeling come out. If you about good feeling, come on, let's be an entrepreneur right now. Let's do it. Snap your fingers, pack your bags. We can do it all by ourselves. Let us go back to Africa. Yes, go black. Go all the way black. Yes. Thank you so much, Wisdom Agbo. Much love to you. Speaking, Sister Future, class is in session. I'm in front row, leaning forward, attentive. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate. I hope everyone is taking notes. If you don't, make sure you go back into the archives. Make sure you go back and watch this video and share it with family. Y'all have some dialogue with your family, like we have here in the chat. Make sure y'all have dialogue with your family, please. And when you think of something, write it in the chat, because you never know who's going to see this that needs some insight. This about all of us coming together, bringing it all together for Black people. Yes, much love to you. Much love to everybody that's here. LOL, leave me singing in the chat. Okay? In the immortal words of Rick James, cold-blooded. Okay? My daughter wanted a perm when she was younger, and I told her, no, ma'am. She's 21 now, and she thanks me all the time. Gone, Zenobia, you made that come back in my head. You know what? You so right. Back in 2000, when I went natural in 99, and my daughter, I made her go natural too. And we locked our hair up in 2002. And I tell you, my daughter she was like, Mom, I'm not, these folks, they gonna give me a hard time. I just don't know. I was like, baby, it's all right. We here together, right here with you. And then later on, after her locks got long and flowing and they're built, she said, Mama, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad. See, that's what parenting, that's from parenting. Being a parent that is knowledgeable, showing wisdom, going right through it with your child, right there together. This is what right parenting does. You don't let your child choose. I'm going to see if they want to be, I'm going to let them see. What's the use of your child being born with a parent if you're going to let them do everything that adults do? What are they going to have look forward to that's going to be so off the chains if you allow them to do whatever they want to do? No, don't do that. Don't try to be a friend. Be a parent. Be a mother. If you don't know what a mother is, look it up. Look for the Black African-centered people to teach you what you need to know. Use critical thinking to put things together. We're going to talk about critical thinking too, because that's on the list. Okay? Much love, Kushai. All right, thank you and everyone else who tunes in on this channel for the weekly, monthly, and yearly motivation that you give us. Up you mighty race. Thank you, Kush. Thank you so much. I miss you, Future. Samantha. Mwah. I miss you too, love. Thank you for being here. That's my sister. Much love to you, Samantha. I'm coming for you. Okay? So y'all remember, knowledge of self is detrimental to our children. Knowledge of self is detrimental to us. It's detrimental that you know who you are. That way we can use our ancient African ways of dealing and doing things to solve the problems when we're dealing with the life circumstances that we feel so lost in. Okay, we got to change it up. Change is so positive. If you just step out, change can be so positive for you. It's all that you really need. You know who taught us to stay stagnated and in one place so they can control you very, very well and get you to indulge in everything in the matrix and plug in and not think for yourself? The 2520s did that. Okay? The 2520s did that. Let's talk about number 2. What is number 2? Number 2 on the list, and knowledge of self is definitely number 1. Okay, knowledge of self is definitely number 1, and the number 2 I think should fall right behind number 1 because it teaches you code. Okay, and we as African people gotta be on code. We gotta be on code now. We are not on code. Boy, we can get even in worse condition if we're not on code. And I've been saying this for a little minute, for a while now. But number 2 is the real AI. African integrity includes sacredness, boundaries, allegiance, honesty, and having a strong moral principle. Moral uprightness. That's what the real AI is. That's it. No cooning, no buffooning, no straddling the fence, no selling out, no giving African secrets to the 2520s, not teaching our African sacred rituals to the 2520s so they can take it and string us up and use it against us. And take advantage of, like they doing a Black History Month, taking advantage of Kwanzaa. You can find Canaras in Walmart, Target, where you are not going to participate in giving out the Black culture. You're not going to participate in giving away our sacred rituals and our sacred things that we use to overcome and defeat the enemy. You're not going to give away things that are very important to us as African people. You're not going to do it. You're not going to participate in that. You're not. This the real AI. The real moral compass. Uprightness, being of upright men and women. Black people being of upright men and women. All day, every day, and everything you do. If you cannot perform in this area, don't do nothing until you can put yourself in a position to do so. If you got to do something to get to someplace else, your moral compass needs to always be on, baby. Because do not do something just because I just had to feed my family. I did. It's hard to live with that stuff after you do it. Please don't do yourself like that. Please don't do yourself like that. It's hard to live with yourself because you realize I had so many other options, but I did not know. And then you beat yourself up because that's what Africans do. We beat ourselves up very, very hard on ourselves because our moral compass kicks in when you have knowledge. So if you done so much against it, it's hard to live with yourself after you've done so much against your moral compass. You got to hold things sacred. You got to hold things sacred. You got to go in within and be your own morale booster. In the midst of the devil's living room, you got to be your own moral booster. You got to be the one on the inside constantly talking to yourself with good thoughts, great thoughts, saying how you about to make it happen, how you about to build it up, how you about to make things move in a whole different direction, how you about to level up, how you about to change the world for you and your family and for our people. Once you get in place, then you can help everybody else. But we fall short because we always trying to help people in the midst of our turmoil. We don't have a time to heal. We don't have a time to heal. And this is what living my best life in Ghana is all about. It's a healing place. It's a healing place for us. Yes, it is. XDMC said group economics and self-entrepreneurship is the way to go. They don't want us knowing this. Break the chains. Let's start talking to each other on the strength For sure. Damn right. Knowledge of self includes group economics. Knowledge of self includes entrepreneurship, self-entrepreneurship, spreading it and instilling in family. We're going to talk about that too. Y'all hit the like button. Nori Design TV is in the building. What's up with you, Nori? Education is important, and that's why we need to create African-centered schools when we get on the continent. It's absolutely true, T. Shields. That's included in self-knowledge. When you know self, you educate everybody. You educate all of the Black children. You go and you create Black African-centered institutions where you don't allow nobody else to infiltrate your institutions because they got donations. You don't allow them to come and disrespect and demean your children and tell them that they dumb and put labels on them and tell them that they stupid and they don't know how to learn and they slow and they resources. They need to be in resources and you put them vaccines and poison in them. No. Come on, family. Thank you, T. Shields. You just did not know it any better at the time, Andre. You know how the saying goes, when you know better, you do better. That's right. And another one says the mind can't teach what the mind don't know. So when you have people always talking about, but they should have known better. They should have known better. They should have known better. What did you teach them? When did you have time? The 2520s made sure that you stay away from your family starting at 8 hours. That's starting. I know truck drivers, bus drivers, truck drivers, and some more flight attendants, people that are forced to work jobs, and their jobs are not fixed in a way for them to survive family life. The cards are stacked all the way against them. So when you have real African integrity, the real AI, you don't allow jobs to take you away from your children. You don't allow people to educate your children that ain't done nothing but make it hard for you and your people. You have allegiance to Black people first every time. A1, B1. You move in honesty and have a great character, okay? Strong moral compass, strong moral principles. You stand strong, you stand up, you stand tall. You know that you got this. I got this. I got this, baby. I got this. I got it now. You know how empowered you feel when you come into knowledge and you got it. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world. It's just like going home to the motherland. It's a rite of passage that all of us should take. It's the right move. Yes. When you know better, you do better. Yes, it's true. And you got to understand you deserve so much more. We deserve so much more that we got to position ourselves to get it. Because it's not going to be given to you. You see how they been doing us, how they been treating you. I know somebody personally that received a email of a noose on their job and was scared, frantic, did not press the issue. That was automatically that they just didn't have it. They was too scared. And when you can't help people that just so afraid that they have been defeated and they so afraid, you can't help them. Dinah Horton said, greetings, family. I thank you for your positive word, uplifting ourselves. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, Dinah. Yes, much love to you. Y'all returns home. Said peace, love, and blessings, Limblick family. We have lost so many of our brave, wisdom-filled messengers. We must connect with self and our brothers and sisters to walk a new path. You are light. Thank you, y'all returns home. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are light. Yes. Facts. The mind can't teach what the mind don't know. That's why some of these so-called black counselors and therapists need a wake-up call. They teach from the 2520 books. Absolutely, XDMC. Absolutely. The book of knowledge is your own African culture, your own African sacred knowledge and stories and history. That's what we should be reading from. That's what we should be reading from. There's many, many books. The book the come by day and by night. We got a lot of information out there. You just have to look and find it. You got to get on the quest. I'd rather go to the barbershop to get my therapy. Man, what? Absolutely, because it's real life talk in the barbershop, in the beauty shop. That's where you get your first counseling teaching, being a great listener. That's all counseling is. Being a great listener, giving you options. Being a great listener, giving you options. Being a great listener, giving options. Being a great listener, give options. Can we do that today? Be a great listener to our children and give options. Can we do that to our spouses? The people that we love so much? The ones that want it. Okay? There's a difference. I'm not trying to you to pull no hamstring or trying to make no brain aneurysm trying to help somebody that don't want to help themselves or don't want to open up. Only the open-minded. Only open-minded right now. That's the criteria. Now, if you want to know what criteria is for helping somebody right now, the ones that are open. That's all. Nobody else. The love you receive in Africa fills your heart and melts down your need to be defensive. Thank you, Anja Africa. It's absolutely true. That's why you got to go home and you got to feel it. And these are things that we must do before we get to the continent because we've been so poisoned. So poisoned. The God in Me 31 is in the building. Happy African Day, kings and queens on the plantation. So much 2520s all over this place. But we right here with you. We right here with you. We deserve joy and created to create joy. Absolutely. The joy of a black child being born and holding a brand smacking brand new black baby in your arms. That's real joy. That's real joy. Holding my new grandbabies in my arms and nourishing them and nurturing them and being there for them. That's real joy to me. Okay, going through this process of life with my children right in their midst, being with them every day. That is joy for me. Okay? Being a powerful matriarch in the family, loving my place, understanding my position, not abusing my position is a joy for me. Had to educate friends and family on allowing school system to profit on drugging our children. Okay? Lady D, you sure said something how the school system profit on drugging our children when they label them ADHD, when they label them so many things that they using now to drug them. Okay? That's his expertise right there, Umar Johnson. That's his real expertise. Okay? Stick to his guns. The Anja Africa said, the God in me 31, that it's all right. Limblick family covering you, but keep your mask on around them so you don't catch nothing. Black man, black woman, and black children combined with the black continent, black wealth, black institutions, and what? Absolutely, T Shields. That's our eternal goal. That's the ultimate goal. We got to practice this, y'all. The real AI. I got to make this into a t-shirt because this has been on me for some time, and I've been spreading the news with you because I love my folks. And we can make this thing very tangible to fulfill our dreams and make them realities. We don't want to just stay dreaming. No, that's not it. This not the place for just staying dreaming. You dream, you go to sleep. Just use this as an example. You go to sleep, you might dream, you might not sometimes. But when you go to sleep and you dream, you wake up after dream, and then you have to deal with reality. You have to execute. And that's what we want to be. Executioners. Okay? Integrity. What else is integrity to us? And then we go into number 3. But this is something that's very important. And it's also is going to help us. This is going to help us very, very well. A state of being whole. A state of being unbroken. Less fearful. A state of no fear. I know we got to make our way to it. That's why I said less fearful. But as you do number 1 and number 2, and work it and practice it every day of your life, vow to it, have allegiance to it. We want to make ourselves whole again. We want to not be broken again. We want to pick up the pieces and put them where they're supposed to be. We want to fill all the holes. We want to dot all the T's. Dot all the I's and cross all the T's. We want to do that for ourselves as African people. And that's the quest that we're on. That's the mission. That's the purpose. That is our purpose. That's what we should be doing. We don't have to wonder no more. We don't have to wonder. We just got to take control. Take control, take control, take control. All right, we're going to go to number 3. Now, I think that number 1 and number 2 is a good order. Because we need all of this before we can transfer ourselves to the motherland. We should be working on ourselves in such a way where we will not fail. We won't fail. Okay? So let's go to number 3. Number 3 is an entrepreneur spirit. We want to have an entrepreneur spirit, and XDMC talked about this earlier about entrepreneur spirit. If I could snap my finger and give this to every African, some important things, this will be one of them. Because we've been enslaved for so long, we think we need to go to school to get a good job. Instead of going to school to open an empire, to start an empire like what we did. Our ancestors did empires. We didn't do no corporations. We didn't indulge in something small as a corporation. We did not do that. We created entrepreneurs. It was a way of life. It was the thing to do. It was instilled in us from the beginning, even in our mother's womb. Our mothers was entrepreneurs. They was moving things, making things happen, creating, creating things for us, preparing for our presence, preparing for us to touch down. We always owned and operated businesses. Why they talking about the first one to do this and first one to do that? That's only because they don't want you to recognize your connection to Mama Africa. We always did this. This wasn't the first. We got this. We've been doing this. Organize and operate business was the order of the day. When you go to Africa, you'll see that's all we are. That's all we do. We got business after business after business after business. The only thing we got to do now is make our products in Africa, stop importing all of the cheap foreign nieces and all of the invaders things and letting them make money off of Africa and always calling us poor. If we so poor, why you importing all of that stuff in Africa if we so poor? Not only do we have the money, we got numbers. So if you got 100 million people spending $1, taking on greater than normal financial risk in order to do so, to be an entrepreneur, that's nothing for us. And we don't see it as really a risk. We see it as the thing to do. This is just life. This is just business life. This is just how we operate. We see it, we do it. It's nothing. Okay? We know the best order and the strategies for success. A boss, a real boss. I made that up. The best order and strategy for success. A real boss. What can we do now to change the way we think and the way we look at life? We got to do 1, 2, and 3. Entrepreneur spirit. We got to have that. Corey B said, we are direct descendants of the Creator. No race before us, and we'll be at the last ones. We'll be the last one standing. That's how important we are. That's absolutely true, Corey. Thank you, brother. Yes. Directly. We was the first one put on this earth. Where them other folks came from, I don't know, and I don't give a damn. All I know is we are the most important people on this earth. My people. T. Shields said, I do not dream. I plot, plan, and strategize and make moves accordingly until the mission is complete. Family. Absolutely. 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 That's right. Because when you wake up, the real world is there. Bam. It's right there. Thank you, Dinah. Peace, family. Got to run some errands. Love y'all. We love you back. That's a t-shirt, Future. Boss, I got you. Yes, I got you. I wrote all this down because when you studying and you're doing work for your people, all kinds of ideas come across. Royal Empress Ruth said, them thieve them. Yes, them thief them. Yes, them thief. CC has said at T Shields, that's a great mentality. I'm just now learning to be diligent and to have this entrepreneurial spirit. The Creator has had to light a fire under my behind. Gone, CC. Where do they come from? I don't give a damn. Thank you, Corey B, for making it known we were here first. Kusha says, Vision creates execution. Absolutely, Black Butterfly. Yes, absolutely. Self-centered and self-sufficiency and self-preservation are what the 7 most principles of Maat and living my best life in Ghana is talking about, is about. Yes. I want a boss shirt. I got you, Lee. I'm going to make these shirts. I'm going to make them today. I was like, goodness. Hit the like button, family. Share, support, living my best life in Ghana. Thank you so much. Please do. Kushai said Felicia Brown, check out Kaba Kamin if you want to know where Europeans come from, but a better use of your time is researching us, okay? Why? Okay? Organizing, operating businesses or businesses. We've always done multiple businesses at one time. You know what? These 2520s try to make you shame of being a jack of all trades when there was regular African education. Do you know we studied for 40 years before we got out here? 40 years being well-rounded in every field. It was nothing that the average African didn't know. It was no language that the average African couldn't speak. We didn't have business cards. We had scrolls. There was nothing for us to do anything. We were well-rounded. We studied 40 years before we put ourselves out there. It was normal life for us. That's why we could birth children with no problem at home. Our mortality rate was 0. That's why we had a birthing stool. Imhotep presented that to us. That's why he could do brain surgery. We were well-rounded. These doctors only educated in one field. And they go to school for so long before they can even go through medical school. And then when they go through medical school, they got doctors. The doctors got doctors. What kind of sense do that make? Why? Because we're not trained correctly. We're not educated right. We're not well-rounded educated. We just taught one thing. We're not taught well. But an entrepreneur spirit, from the very beginning, you do not have to worry about your children going out making mistakes, making the same mistakes. If you teach them entrepreneur spirit and engulf them, y'all remember how we used to talk about this because Black businesses was 40 and 50% back in the 40s and the 50s. Okay? When we was in separate areas. Before that integration crap happened, we was building empires in our own way right here. But they made sure before the 70s baby booming era, they made sure that we was gone. That whole ideology was good and gone by then. And we used to go in the Chinese restaurant and the little Chinese boy or the little Chinese girl is ringing us up at the cash register because we patronizing them and spending our money with them and they teaching their children. We do it. They call us child labor. They do it. Oh, look at the little nieces. They just teaching them. They so smart. When we did that the whole time. In Black entrepreneur businesses, my husband, I can tell you, we was in the middle of the business playing, doing stuff. My husband, grandmother had the cleaners. He was riding all the racks, all through the cleaners, all up under the clothes, all of that. We was in the midst of our African entrepreneurship when we was growing up. But they kept working on us. Ooh, you need to work for Coca-Cola. Ooh, you need to work for UPS. Ooh, you need to go. You need to quit them black business because you ain't making no real money until you running a business for them so they can be out on their yachts. So they reduced our business and put a HNIC in front that treat you worse. So, no, I ain't gonna say worse. The same. Because they treat us worse. We just think that because it's coming from us, because we can't believe it. It's almost unbelievable. And it should be a shock every time when you have people that does that. Because people be like, I don't know why I don't even understand why you so shocked. You gotta be shocked. You better be shocked. You can't get used to black people treating you like the slave master every time. No, you can't get used to that. So number 1, 2, and 3 are very, very, very important. Nah, they are very. Let me go a little bit deeper into number 3 because it's some key things that we as African people need to realize. We need to realize it. We need to realize it, and we need to realize it now. Because unfortunately, some people are not used to running businesses that are honest. Okay, they doing it for the money. You can't go into business doing it for the money. You can't do it if you want to survive. You got to do it. You got to have passion. You got to have authenticity. Whatever your service or your products is, it has to be authentic. It has to be it has to stand out. And being money driven is gutter. It's grimy. It's gutter, it's grimy. If you are money driven, you will not last long in the entrepreneur world unless you are 25-20 because they have the system set up for them like that. So if you go about doing it like they do it, you will see. You will see. Money driven. It's a lot. We seeing that a lot of these so-called celebrities, people that have access to music that's abusing music and everything it stood for, hip hop, all of that was a political stance. Those people that were money driven, doing stuff for money, doing stuff behind closed doors for money, and now you see them, you see why they can't live with themselves. You see why. Felicia Brown said, yes, I'm very familiar with Nana Kameen. He's coming on the live stream soon. Thank you, Lee Lee. My sister was a stylist in a barbershop. Yep, it's a therapeutic place at XDMC. Say that. People get hoodwinked for benefits, though helpful, yet it shouldn't be your soul for price. Okay? It should not. Masali Mensa said you can't cross a river with a foot on each bank. Mendy proverb, can't serve two masters. That's what it means. Absolutely. We call it straddling the fence. Thank you so much for bringing the African proverb in there. Deception of corporate dream. Okay? As Queen Rob said, listening and learning. I always consider the other's perspective. Such a motivating channel. Much love to you, as Queen Rob. Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Target is offering extra hours to pay the employees if they take the poison. I tell you, we got to stop. You talking about we got to stop shopping at these places. We got to stop spending your money there. Stop. You are absolutely right. My grandparents owned their own tobacco farm. At 10, I was passing tobacco. We sold off the farm. We had large families and had to run it like a business. See there? That's another thing that got us reducing the size of our families, not understanding that those family members that we create the empire. That's what created the empire. Royal Empress Ruth said MLK Day, I had to work and everything was open. I just went to the bank too, and they was closed for Mzungu President's Day. This place called the United Snakes. Ugh. Yep. It's absolutely true. That's number 3. We got a couple of more points I want to make on that entrepreneur spirit. Because I see this, and I'm an entrepreneur myself, and I have been for many, many years since a teenager. I have been, and I'm 50 years old now. So I'm going to tell you. I tell you, period, point blank, what I see, there's a big mistake in running business. The people that's being money driven, I swear, you just don't know. Okay, understanding that providing your goods or services for sale go hand in hand with drawing a faithful clientele, meaning you need your clients just as much as they need you to survive in business. This is absolute truth. Let me tell you. Even in the beauty shop business, beauty salon business, natural hair salon business, any type of business that you offer services to people, act like you ain't available if you want to. You don't see your business go to the bottom. Act like you so busy and you got so many clients and you so busy that you are not available. People will go somewhere else. They'll go somewhere else. And you'll be somewhere wishing I remember when. Act like you don't need them if you want to. Be so arrogant. Now act like your clients don't need you and you don't need them. Act like that. See, don't they go somewhere else and you will be broke. If you so busy, that means you need to hire somebody. Don't act like you the only one that I'm the only one that can do this. You know you can train people. You can search out for people. You can ask your clients for people that you need. You can ask your clients for love and showing love. You can ask your clients to provide you with their children. If you don't have access to any more children, if you so big and built up and so help groom your clients' children into becoming entrepreneurs. But act like you want to be so busy that you don't have time for your clients, and you don't have the products, and you ain't looking, you ain't interested in making none, and keep them on hold and see don't they find somebody else to provide them with whatever they need. They like to reduce us in numbers out of their fear of our greatness. Black butterfly. We must know we're the most creative people ever. Deliver quality products and services, employ and support one another. Realize we got. That's Lady D. Everybody say it in different ways so we can get it. Because I've been saying it. I want us to say it in as many ways as is needed so we can get it. Family, let's make sure our African businesses are off and online. We must be pandemic proof. Okay, our business so we can thrive under all conditions. Corey. sustain ourselves. That's why we got to have multiple business. That's why we did multiple business. We had everything in one business so people would know where they can come and get multiple things. Not just one, not specialized, just only do one thing. We had multiple things that the family needed, that people needed. Yes, we did. When the platforms went down this past summer, people were shocked. We can't allow nothing that they do to affect us the way it did when this whole thing went down. That should have took us into A, B, C, D, E, F plans. We should have went into plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well, if this I can't use this one right now, well, I'll do this one. If I can't do this one right now, then I'll do that one. If I can't do that one right now, then I'll do the other one. If I can't do the other one right now, then I'll do this. Yes. I got one more point in the spirit of entrepreneurship. In the spirit of entrepreneurship, because we have got to be able to break this thing down, understand how we can go further in this life. Got to be able to break it down. The spirit should be instilled to want it all from the beginning. Or a person that will never settle for less when you know you deserve more. Make it the best thing going. This is what you got to have in the spirit of entrepreneurship. Whatever you have to offer, whatever you bring to the table, whatever your product is, whatever your service is, it's the best thing going for Black people. And stop talking about I want all clientele. Stop that. Stop straddling the fence. Stop trying to put both of your feet on both banks, like the proverb said. You can't straddle the fence. You can't serve more than one master. You can't, none of that. You got to be diligent in being African centered first. A1, B1. Power is in the building.
So, my peoples, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
We just talking. We building good strategy right now, baby.
I've been fighting snow and breeze, so come on in here and see what y'all got going on.
Yes. The spirit should be instilled to want it from the beginning. Your children should be, entrepreneurship spirit should be instilled in them from the very beginning.
Corey B, what's happening, my
From
brothers?
the very beginning. Not when I see that they doing well enough. No. After you have gotten well, after you give birth to the child, and you have had a chance, a good year to recover while you letting the business run, when you make yourself back to the place of business, bring the baby with you, put the baby on your back, tie the baby up like we do in Africa. The baby go to work with the mama go to work. Everybody go to work. Everybody go to work. The babies go to work. Baby see everybody interacting. The baby see business being done with Black people hand in hand.
Corey B.
Everybody see the spirit of entrepreneur instilled from the very beginning.
Wisdom Kwaku Agbo, my brother. And I put that what you told me in a piece that I've been working on, and you are definitely going to love it. Synovia, what's happening, my sister? Peace to y'all. Peace to y'all.
Got power in the house, family.
That's right. I can tell you one little bit, a little proverb from my daddy. He who imitates evil must surpass the example set.
Savage life.
Exactly. Prime example of that right there. You got to take, you feel like I got to take it all the way to the max. I got to show Massa that I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't care nothing about him.
Zende, Fahim,
my brother.
Wakim,
What's
my
up, man?
aunt.
What's up with you?
An army without good planning is conquered with one club.
Ooh, you better say that twice. You better say that twice.
Kenya, African proverb. Come on with it, Zende. Much love to bro Zende right now. Yes,
My
much
brother.
love, much love. Power, my brother from another mother. What's happening, T
What's
Shields?
up, T Shields? It's all good out here in the hood.
Okay, our greatest resources are our own people. Yes, it is. I hate to hear people say, I changed because I want all clientele. But black people, the one got you where you at.
I always do that.
Why
Fifi,
you
what's
all,
up, my sister?
why you got to turn your back on black? Peace, family. What's up, Zende? Don't turn your back on black. Come on with it, power.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Y'all see people do that all the time too. They turn their back on their folks, and then they sneak around like snakes in a barrel, and then turn around and be like, I love my people. Or you hear folks say crap like I was about to say something else. You hear folks say something like, it's too black over there. Why? You don't want to be too black. That's where the poem I wrote called Black Shit came from. Them types.
Y'all know the poem that, hold on, baby. Y'all know the poem that Raheem from Juice did in Coming to Africa movie? That was Power's poem. Power, you wrote that back in 2000.
It was before we got married. Yeah, so it was, I think it was about
01. I say
01
the latest.
At the latest, yeah.
The spirit should be instilled to want it all from the beginning. Come on, family. We got to want it all from the beginning.
And I charge my grandmother and my parents with that too. Because my dad always told me you can't fire yourself. And I do remember that from the time I spent with my father. My father always told me, you work for yourself, you employ yourself. You employ yourself. My daddy did it no matter. He started out driving buses in LA. And at the same time, you know what I'm saying, he migrated from that, taking them checks when he was buying buses, started buying his own equipment, his own video equipment. He started doing it. And I'm sitting right there watching him do it. You know what I mean? And I always was like that. And I always, anytime I worked one of them 25, 20 jobs, I always saw the back door or how I can get something out the back door. Because it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Then work growing up in a dry cleaners with my grandmama. I seen my grandmama handle drunks. I seen my grandmama handle 25 20s. Now, when I say handle them, she handle them. My grandmama and this woman right here was the same zodiac astrological sign. And now that I think back now as an adult, I think about my grandmama, how she moved. She was a force to be reckoned with. Don't play. And she wasn't manly, how, be like, no, my grandma was very beautiful.
No, we don't play that. We don't play that manly. We is a woman's woman, okay? We is feminine.
Well, when I tell you something, my grandmama taught me how to fight, how to be quick and everything, and deal with folks accordingly. I smile a lot. But at the same time, you never know what's going on up here. And that's one thing that we got to quit putting our cards all on the table. When somebody, one of them 25 20s, asks you something, you just, you give a whole chapter and verse. Nope, stop it.
Black Butterfly say, LOL, that was me, baby on my back, working and building my businesses. No excuses. Mm-hmm. That's right. Sylvia said, hey, Power.
What's up, Sylvia? My sister, what's happening?
Miss Elaine said, oh my God, the ones in my job that say we do it to ourselves. I found to be the main ones with the Shamba Hammer good.
Shamba Hammer Suma Gooba good. Them right there, Miss Elaine. What's up, sis? We do it to ourselves. Nigga, you doing it right now. That's what you telling Miss Elaine. You doing it right now. Just walk past and be like, you know what I mean?
Okay. A person that will never settle for less when you know you deserve better. You know it. You know you deserve better. You don't settle no more. Don't settle for nothing. Do what you know that you capable of. Pull it out of you.
I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. When my cousin was going to film school, and why is who I'm talking about. When my cousin was going to film school, he was in the same class that Wanky Five Wanky that's doing the other movie that Hustle and Flow was in, and upon his graduation, his professor was telling him, "Oh, you should go and work and be a basically a gopher. Go work under him. Go work under Mr. Brewer, and you can get a lot of experience." Because Cuz was telling me that he aspired to get, once he graduated, his intent was to make his own films. But they want you to go lay down and be a shuffle.
Rug. Yep.
You go lay down and shuffle your feet and smile and go get coffee for somebody else. And Cuz wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? And he did his own thing, his own way, and now it's paying off for him. It's paying out for him. It might take you a little bit longer, and sometimes it might not take you a little bit longer. All you got to do is have the testicular fortitude to push forward and go do it. You just got to go do it for real. When they tell you no, you be like, all right, bam. I'm gonna do it my own way. I ain't got nothing else to say to you at this point.
Okay, Pamela Ansell, keep along power. Energy is key. Yes, it is. For those that don't know what a Kibalon is, that's the original name for Africa. That was the original name for Africa. We got to do that story as well. Energy, your inner God inside of you is the key to the power that you're looking for. You ain't got to look outside of you. Yes, indeed, living the lioness lifestyle. Yes, Denise. Yes. I love being a feminine woman, a black feminine woman. I don't play that. I don't want to be no man. No, I don't.
And sister, don't y'all apologize to nobody for being how y'all are right now. Don't apologize to no folks. Well, I'm sorry. No, you don't. Don't be sorry. We ain't got time for that. And I tell brothers this: who would you fight harder for? A male general or a female general or a female admiral, whichever one is the highest.
That's why y'all Sankofa.
Exactly.
That's why y'all Sankofa was able to do what she did.
Because most times you fighting alongside a man, you like, oh, he can hold his own. But inside, innately, when you fighting beside a woman, you're gonna fight just a little bit harder because you want to make sure that she's gonna be able to stay in the fight a little bit longer. And that's the mindset that we gotta take. It's the mindset we gotta take.
Yes, I don't apologize. And no, y'all, African black women, pull out that need to do what the man do. That was these 25-20 female dogs. That was their fight with their man. It wasn't our fight. They grabbed hold to the Black Power movement and used that to push the gay agenda. To push that. That wasn't our fight. That's not what we were fighting for. We were fighting for equality and equal rights in the scheme of life as it is in Babylon. But now we ain't got to fight that fight no more. We getting ourselves together so we can go home. We want to be able to survive in the devil's living room, but we want to go home to paradise.
Yeah, we're in the devil's living room. We need to be throwing water on the outlets and sticking paper clips in the plugs and everything, snatching out the meter boxes. Yeah, man.
Power in the house.
Hey, sis, I'm here.
If you know your worth, you'll know your wealth. Man, what? If you know your worth, you'll know your wealth. Okay? Absolutely wisdom. Kweku Agbo. Much love to you. Thank you for your addition. Hey, Scorpios moving silence. And are you very strong in spirit?
Oh, yes.
Very.
Oh, yes.
Very. Look at the ads and the movies. Most time I don't see others that look like me. They ain't worried about diversity, but they know about natural order. It will come. Same energy here.
Sylvia, you better. How many times have you seen anybody else when they're marching for at the behest of their people? How many times, like when the Hispanics was doing their thing, they was doing the shutout and they would stop working in California. They shut California down.
Did you hear
them saying this is gonna be brown and black power? You didn't hear that.
Never.
You don't hear that. You don't hear. I personally, I'm not saying I know everything, but I know a lot. I have never heard anybody say they are reaching, trying to attain a rainbow coalition other than us. Other than us. We got to be able to stand on our own 2 feet and do our own thing and lead them other folks at their own behest. Let them do their own damn thing, man. Let them do what they do.
AI. Well, okay, walk in your own lane if you want diversity. It will come. You don't have to play other folks' traffic. You're gonna get hit with it with no help.
What? Oh my goodness,
Go with it, Sylvia.
That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Yes,
playing
absolutely.
Playing Frogger. Y'all remember Frogger?
She said too much to type in these comments. I know, Sylvia. You're doing an excellent job, though, sis. For sure. Thank you, Sister Future. I do not want to be a man either. That's why I have a Ghanaian man. He helped to get me in line in a good way.
That's right.
That's right.
We need that. I'm going to tell y'all, in all honesty, with me being who I am and how I am, I'm so glad I'm married for one, and I'm so glad that I'm married to this woman right here because sometimes my sting will get up, boy, and let me tell you something. Been a long time coming, the brother you see right here. Because I get pissed off sometimes, boy, and I got to, especially when I was younger, trying to deal with these I would say these 25, 20s on these jobs and the stress. I got to get on down, and I'm going to make a statement before I leave.
Reed says, say that. Much love to you. Thank you, Wisdom Kwaku. I got you. Jerome Max said, peace to the family. Salutes. What's up with you, bro? Welcome back. I second that power. Get the hell off with them. I'm telling you, we do not need other races. We fight our own battles. The hell with diversity. I just like black. And it's okay. And we ain't apologizing.
No. Now, we know we come in contact with different people because we're in the world. Right. But I'm saying we ain't got to go lay down at their front doorstep.
And you be used as a walking mat.
They already used to keep our kids, put their feet on our kids' bellies years and years and years and ages ago, trying to push the sickness from themselves off into the bodies of our youth.
Talking about you taking the rheumatoid out of their body and pushing it onto the enslaved African that's sleeping at the feet of their bed.
We got to be clear.
You want to sit around and play?
But with all that being said, is black excellence.
Yes.
Ebony excellence. Oh, ebony excellence.
That's I like that, baby. We do not need other races. We fight our own battles. The hell with that. Okay? That's right. No, we deserve so much better. So let's not settle, family. We got to make this thing the best thing going. We got to make Africa entrepreneurship the best thing going. We got to make this life the best thing going as African people should. The way we see things. It's important for us to see things.
It's a rebuilding process too. We building ourselves up. We've been broken down. And then when we look at it, at all the different schemes and plans that have been implemented on us, we got a rebuilding process. So it's almost like we got to fight going forward. We got to fight looking back, and we got to fight for the absolute future. And it's like a threefold battle, but it's doable because we still here. It's segments of people in the world that's not around no more. That's like, how can you say a type of person is extinct? What happened? Was it natural selection?
It was.
Was it war?
Poison?
Huh?
Injecting.
Well, you see a certain type of person, and you like, damn, that's just like if I see a two-headed unicorn. Damn, that's a two-headed unicorn. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But that's the reality that we live in. And a lot of times when it's right here, it's hard to see.
25-20s are just like weeds in the garden. If you don't keep pulling them up, they will eventually take over. Say that again, Denise.
What?
They sure will. Ebony Essence, the new black magazine.
No, don't play with it.
Ebony Essence. Okay.
Don't play with it. I like that right there, Fifi. That sounds real nice.
Yes.
And just think, I'm tripping off this. Like, I used to read Ebony as a kid. I'm talking about like 8, 9 years old. I used to read Ebony, Life magazine, and Jet when they were actually black publications.
Do you know
Because
if any of your family members got any of them magazines?
my granddad, I was just over my granddad's house. He got everything over there. And he already just told me, oh, you can have all, you can get all them.
No,
Look,
you need
I
to go
have,
so we can
I got,
start reading them to let the children read them.
I got back when they used to sell encyclopedias, I have the Encyclopedia of Black Life. That was it was way before I was born.
Was that Essence?
Or
Ebony?
No, it's I forgot. It's one of them, but they're the book hardbacks. They're about this thick, and they was about this. I can't even get that shit in. About that big, but they were big books, and they started from the 30s and went all the way up to I think the 70s, because it didn't come to the 80s. And this when they would come door to door selling books. But I got them, and if you read the information that's contained in them books, it don't match a lot of these new books that you got out now. That's why I tell people, read older books, get that older ancient information so it could really make it relevant. That because these people were writing it when it was going on, when it was going down. Then it hadn't been a revised edition. When you see that in books, you know it's some lies, some been included in there, some been taken out. For real.
Okay, we're gonna go to number 4. If I could snap my finger, if I could snap my finger right now, if I could snap them and give this to every African, number 4, I would give every African this: critical thinking.
Yes, be able to think outside of the box.
Be able to think, period.
If somebody tell you A, think B and C.
Why? And I always say why. Why?
And don't question your own judgment. We do that a lot. We question our own judgment. Oh, we can't. Oh, we not. Oh, we not.
We talk ourselves out of doing stuff.
Ooh.
Critical thinking is most important. If we're going to win the war, we got to create a lot of critical thinkers. Critical thinking is serious.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all always hear me talk about my grandbabies. My grandson is a critical thinker at 5 years old. When I tell you a serious, not sit back and regurgitate what granddaddy tell him, but he know how to take what I tell him and actually think about it and analyze it and bring it back and ask questions. I'm talking about real. And we were sitting here watching Judas and the Black Messiah, me and a 5-year-old. And when I tell you that man was sitting here asking granddaddy questions
after questions after question, why he do that, granddad?
And was getting you know
why that black man do that, granddad?
Now who was he, granddad? He wasn't no good guy. I can see how he do. Look at what he doing. That man picked it up. I mean, for real.
This is the power of Africa life when you are there with your children in their growth, sitting right beside them. We got to sit right beside our children. Sure was. He did that on the live yesterday.
Did he?
Y'all watch Jaja throw his power fist up on the live yesterday if you missed the live. Africa said greetings, y'all. Fire! Much love to you, Africa. I loved Jet and Ebony as a kid. Ebony Jr.
Oh, I forgot about Ebony Jr. Yeah.
That's Queen Rob.
Man.
Many of us feel like we should stay and fight, though. We've been doing that. Not only do we have to deal with the abuse, but also guilt for wanting to leave and fight for a better life for ourselves.
My goodness.
CC. You're saying a lot, baby. You're saying a lot.
Survivor's remorse.
Ooh.
Warrior's remorse.
Ooh, yes.
It's cold.
Yes.
I deal with that all the time.
That's what woke Africans deal with. That's why we always trying to come together and dialogue and figure out ways that we can help each other get through this along the way. As long as we got minds to build together, we're not gonna be able to do it all at once, but we can put different people in place to do different things and do it at one time. That's how we gonna fight it on all sides. We got to be well rounded.
Got to. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I do
love
too. I do. I do. I like the new innovative problems and solutions, to be able to be the solution to the problems and have innovative ways to do it, because we putting our heads together. Y'all just be double teaming with the knowledge. Listen to that inner voice pushing you, and doors will fly open.
Yeah, you got to.
Yes. Will fly open. Doors will fly open. Thank you, Anja Africa, because we got that power already in us. We get it. When you become woke and you realize that you had it the whole time, that feels so good, baby. And to know you got team players, members, loyal and royal to the end. Yeah, I know some of us not. I know it's some people not gonna last the whole fight. I know, because we got a lot of work to do on us, and some people just not willing to do it. Some people don't want to hear this. That's why it's not trendy. That's fine with me. But the ones that it do reach, just imagine that what we leaving for years and years to come by doing this work live. We had the books. We still got the books. But when we interact with one another, dialoguing in the chats, talking to each other, showing love and respect for one another, and working on the solution to the problem, we are just clearing the pathway for our children and our grandchildren and generations, tens of thousands of generations. This what feel good about being African. Superman kicking ass, Much love to you, Superman. Much love. Welcome back. If you want some homemade soap bars blended with rich cocoa butter, check it out my store, Divine Release.
.org.
All right. 95% of the battle is knowing how to think, plot, plan, strategize, and execute. Yes. You know what critical thinking is? It's being non-delusional.
It is.
Non-delusional. It's just so you don't go there.
It's just like playing chess. My brother-in-law taught me how to play chess right now. And every night before I go to bed, I play a game of chess. And I take it up on the high. I'm playing it on my phone, but I take it up on the highest level that I can to play the computer.
My brother is locked up. Is in the somebody's pentaphone or somewhere.
So we take exercise with my brother-in-law. He probably, I think I was in the rhythm that he has a day that I'd work out today.
He calling to make sure he's staying on the up and up.
And but it's good for my brain and the way that my brain works, and I could tell it helps me to be able to see BS when it come up and pop up. Even though I've always been able to do that, but it's like improve. You never act like you know everything. So it's helping me with my critical thinking and be able to see moves before they happen and be able to dictate and see people and their true motives before they make their move. And once they make the move, all I got to do is sit back and be like, see what I was talking about, baby? If she don't already see it herself, because she see it a lot of the time too. Critical thinking is imperative. And that's one thing that they tried to infuse into our mother continent, that singular thinking. Just think and know only what you've been told. Even with us here. But I'm just saying it happens on both sides of the trap.
Yeah, we've been working to come out of not being critical thinkers for about 50 to 75 years now. Okay. After that whole being enslaved and on the plantation and thinking like a slave, we've been working on it for a while, but colonialism on the continent is created a whole nother level of non-thinkers. Okay, the way that we move, the colonialism is not. That's how they're able to underdevelop the continent. When you always looking for somebody to come in and save you and help you and do stuff, when they coming with strings attached.
Strings, chains, booster cable clips, whatever else you can think of to keep a hold on you. Gorilla glue, everything.
Not Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla glue, stick you to that thing, and you stuck to it. You can't even pull yourself up off of it. You know what I'm saying? We got to break free, but we break. I can't say it's happening.
It is.
You know how you hear tape when you pulling tape on, like that's what's happening right now. We hear it in our mind right now. Don't even know it.
Critical thinkers are seekers of truth and righteousness, facts, factualism. Okay, we always looking for the facts. We want to go by the facts. We don't care about what's in, what's trending, what they think they like, what people think they like. We want to think for ourselves. We want to think our way out of things. Okay? Take the fear out. Take the spookism out of it. Out of the fear. Take the spookism out of falsehood. Find the truth. Find the facts. Think about it. Come up with options. Being able to come up with options in any situation, or don't move at all until you have a chance to be a thinker. Don't make decisions unless you have a chance to think about it. Jump off of it, bag up off of it, go your way, put 3 or 4 days, a week behind it, 2 weeks, whatever you need to come back with options, and then you answer. It's okay. Yep, 95% of our battle is knowing how to think, plot, plan, strategize, and execute. Absolutely. Never tell your child, stop asking so many questions. That's how you stagnate them. Absolutely.
Because believe it or not, once you do that to your child, once your child gets out in the world, and they'll have a thought, because the brain not gonna never stop computing and thinking, but they'll automatically put a block up to the answer or to receiving the answer. Yes. They'll start doing it. They'll block it. They'll block it. You'll see children and they turn around and do what everybody else do. That's how you make your child a follower.
You stop asking so many questions that make them not be able to open up to you as life keep going.
Don't play, because let me tell you something. I always thought about that. And you have to have clear communication with your child. And if you allow your child to talk, kids gonna give you that little chatter, clear clatter chatter. I don't care what my grandbabies is asking me. Granddaddy is gonna answer it.
Gonna give them an answer.
If I can't, let's go find out together. For real. And they feel comfortable in telling me stuff. And I never betray what they tell me.
Never.
Ever.
Extend the African cotton tree branch that will come when they wake up. Absolutely, Anja said to CC. Yes, the inner voice. Guilt. Why? I found out the truth. I shared the information. They not with it. Oh, well, I'm gone.
Throw them deuces.
Until they get ready. What the African proverb says, what is it? The student is ready. The teacher, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
That's so true. That's true academically, physically, spiritually, all the way down the line. I've had that happen in my life, replete through my entire life, and it still happens right now. Even down to martial arts. When I decided, I sat up on a bed. I remember like it was yesterday. It was so many years ago. Now it was over a decade ago that I sat up on the bed one day and was like, I got to start working back out. I want to get back into martial arts. Got on there and looked up Kung Fu. I didn't want to take karate no more. I did that before. Looked up Kung Fu, and a black dude face popped up at the top. My Dark Seafood, Kevin Miller, popped up at the top, and I went there. And from that day forward, I was a student at Bei Shaolin Kung Fu Institute.
It's true.
From that point forward, and I applied it across the board everywhere. First of all, where are you going to find a black man teaching Kung Fu? In the South.
Oh, it's a few of them in
we here now.
Yeah, it's a few of them is around.
I have become one of them.
Yes.
And my master teacher is one of them, and his master teacher was one of them too. Yeah, so that's how we go.
It's a few African martial artists in Georgia, in California. Ooh. Some hands down, y'all. If you want to get on your martial arts, you better search them out. When the student is ready.
it not only helps you physically, but it helps you in your heart and it helps you in your mind too to build a non-defeatist attitude because the fight start in your head first, and that apply to everything.
Yes.
In my mind, my wife will tell you when I go to tournaments and fight in tournaments,
it's a sacred time right there,
it's a
baby.
whole nother situation going on. It's a whole nother, and them, let me tell you something. It's not only apply to fighting, but it's applied to everything else. They try to warm you up first because when you go in, they look and try to see who in the rank, who you might meet, who you might end up in your match with, or who you're gonna end up fighting with when it's an open tournament. So you see those looking for your age and your rank, and then they try to get up. I'm talking about the wanky five wankies, and they come on try to get, hey, they want to soften you up because they're not going to go soft when that bell ring.
Ding.
They're not gonna go soft, but you'll be in there. If you still got that type of Django mentality, you're going to be in there, oh, he cool. I don't want to go too hard on him. I'm going to try to kick your eyebrows off your face. I'm going to put it to you like that.
Archers of Hob is in the house. Peace and blessings, family. Much love to you, Archers of Hob.
What's up, my brother? And they do the same thing in business, too.
Zende coming in here with these African proverbs. The courageous one sheds blood. The coward sweats.
Man, look. Frantic.
Come on with it. Come on with it. I love it. Thank you for that addition, Zende. Come on with it now. Come on with them African proverbs. CC said the same energy that our people use to try to force people to treat us better is the energy that would do amazing things if we redirect it. We can only change our own minds. Come on, CC. Y'all, come on with it. I love it. I love it. XDMC says, speak on it, Brother Power. I'm checkmating these 2520s at work every day. If they only knew the power of the dark side.
Don't play with it. Like what Public Enemy used to say, what's the quote? If you only knew the power of the dark side. Man, look.
Yes. Denise said critical thinking is a hell of a drug. Once you try it, you won't want nothing else. You won't want it. Your body and your mind won't stand for it. Speaking of strings attached, look at the recent Ghana news and a new alphabet office just opened. And it's just about to get closed down, TSP Cocktail.
It's a brother over there have been watching since we've been going to Ghana.
Since
he is not
this
playing.
Brother don't play when it comes to that agenda.
Is not busted.
And they gonna get prosecuted. It's gonna go down in the town, baby. It's going down. I saw that TSP. Yep. And you look at the picture of that brother that's on there, that brother don't play. He don't play. Y'all returns home, says CC, that come in here home. The guilt of leaving family behind who can't see a better life for themselves other than what they are used to. We have to change that mindset. Wow. And you're going to do so because of technology. You can use videos. You can use live streams. You can use yourself in video calls. You can change it. You just got to get home, sweetheart. You just got to get home because your family going to listen to you. I've changed it in my family. You'll see. Everything we need is within ourselves, and every battle we shall overcome by using our critical thinking and allowing the source of solution oriented to power and push it up. Absolutely. Absolutely. True. What is the phrase? What is the understanding behind the phrase wanky five wanky? The
opposite of us.
The opposite of black is what? Okay. Thank you, Dan. I got you.
Pink.
So that we don't get flagged. Even as your loved ones, did you have a dream? If so, tell me about it.
So Novia, let me tell you something. Yeah, I always say I'm always talking about my grandbabies, but I ask them that every day almost of their waking lives. When they wake up,
yes,
you had some dream. What you dream about? Tell me what you dream about. And now they are replete. They all of them.
Yes.
They remember their dreams.
They come and tell them too.
Yeah,
Granddad, I had a dream, Granddad. As soon as they wake up, Granddad, I had a dream.
That's how you pull that information from the other side, because they still are very much connected to the spiritual realm that our young ones are. So when you allow them and teach them how to interpret their dreams, and even just to talk about their dreams,
yes,
hey, you keeping them there, and they'll remember that replete through their whole life.
Kushai said, good to see you, Power. Please keep lifting me, brother.
I will, my brother. No worries. No
yes.
worries.
Yes. Every black child should be taught martial arts. I have always thought this.
Yes.
It's true. Every black child. Now, that's a staple that should be in the black family. Every black child, not just the boys. Every.
Ooh, let me tell y'all something. My grandbaby Zola,
thick and
boy, let me look. When
kick.
Zola was a child, when Zola was probably about 4 months old, 4 or 5 months old, I had Zola in my hands, and I gave Zola a sword and some nunchucks and a pole, and I just sat him in front of her, and I allowed whichever one she picked up was the one that I taught her. That girl picked up 5 months old. She grabbed the sword. She looked at all of them. She touched everyone, but she grabbed that sword and picked it up. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Zola can use and wield my sword right now that I use. I got a broadsword. That's the sword with the little bean in it with the flag on the back of it. That girl right there can use. She can use nunchucks. She can use a sword, and if she was tall enough, she could use a pole. But I got one that's her size. Jaja the same way. He good with nunchucks. That was his spirit. I call them their spirit weapons. So that's what they got. So don't play. Put them into it. Put them into it. And that grabs hold to it. I'm talking about, and to save their life too. Sure will.
Okay. CC said also it is written that hope deferred makes the heart sick. We don't talk about hope over here. We don't talk about it. True. So the disappointment that comes with trying to make others accept us makes us heart sick. It's toxic. Yes, that's right. We don't do no hoping. It's either you know or you don't know. Either you want to grow or you don't want to grow. That's what African is. It ain't shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's either you do or you don't. Either you're going to do the work or you're not. Either you're going to open your heart up or you're not. Either you're going to accept the truth and factual information about who you are, ourselves, our people, our culture, our heritage, and practice it every day, or you're not. It ain't no in between.
Can't be.
Power, you look like me when I'm drinking a pot liquor from the greens in this measuring cup. Love it.
That pot liquor, you see I got a little like green juice in the bottom. That's right there. It's them herbs, baby.
2520 equals YT. Okay, thank you, Marine Sound.
Ooh, Miss Lane, I got some greens in the refrigerator. You can bite it to my mind. Need some cornbread.
Tell them about the pot liquor, Power. It ain't liquor, y'all. It ain't liquor, y'all.
Pot liquor is that seasoned water at the base of them greens. They got all that seasoning from them greens down.
When you cook that food and you put that seasoning on there and all that seasoning, them onions and bell peppers and all that coriander and all of that celery and all of that stuff that come down at the bottom, you want to soak and sop all of that up.
That's when you take now I'm gonna give y'all this is country living 101. When you get that green juice at the bottom, they call it pot liquor down here. You take that cornbread, you crumble that cornbread up in that pot liquor like that, and it's gonna make like a little nice little, almost like a little cereal, and then you just go on into it like that. Watch what happens to you.
Yes, wisdom. Boy said I was raised and taught by my uncles who taught martial arts, and I got my black belt in discipline at a young age.
Yes, sir. I knew it was something about you. I knew it.
Tammy, hotel family. I just got on. Hey, Tammy, Aquaba, welcome, baby. We've been talking today.
What it is.
We've been talking today. We want to make sure our people know if you missed it. Make sure you go back and watch. It's a lot of gems got dropped in this live, sweetheart. Yes. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Make sure y'all put a thumbs up. Share the live. Okay. Love from Mexico. Thank you so much for you inspiring me and helping me stay on my exit plan to TZ for this spring. Please keep me lifted. I'm out of here.
Go ahead and
Go now.
take care of your business.
Yes. Much love to you.
In Mexico.
In Mexico. We getting real country up in here now. LOL.
Hey,
Love it.
DLC, what's up, man?
Country 101.
Don't play.
Power, what is the best martial arts? T Shield said.
Oh, T Shield, I'll put it to you like this. It depends on the practitioner, where your heart is and what you do, because it's not the art, it's the practicer, it's the person. You can take, I know some people that's good in karate. Then you take, really what I did was you go around and you see what fits you and your movements and your body. What I mean by that, what you are able to do and what you're not able to do.
Real stance.
You know what I'm saying? That way you can go and you can execute. For me, Kung Fu was more applicable to me. It's good for me as a fighter. But I know some excellent capoeiristas. There's some people that practice capoeira. And I know some excellent brothers that practice karate as well. Because all of it is African. It's just broke down in different things. We think it come from China, Japan. Or
that's the ones that stole it.
Whatever that, you know what I mean? Yeah. We ain't worry about that. So
right.
Whatever we adapt ourselves to is good for us. You know what I'm saying? If you're in an area where you got a capoeirista in there, capoeira is more physical and flips and more stuff like that. I'm very fluent in my body movements. You know what I'm saying? So Kung Fu fit me like a glove. You know, I know Yaya Bay got a black belt in karate. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm pretty sure I can tell by his face that he know his thing. So just see what, go in there, take your little free class and see what acclimates yourself to you. But me, I can't say I'm partial to anything, but I love Kung Fu. So, you know, if you want to do some
open
Kung
to learning
Fu,
whatever. What's the African teachers?
Kupigana Ngumi. It's an African martial art. And when I'm telling you about, look, let me tell you something.
That's on the walls of the pyramid.
Get your head tapped with that Kupigana Ngumi for real. And I know there's some practitioners in the Kupigana Ngumi in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I know there's some more other places, but those are the only ones that I know of in the Atlanta area too. And them boys ain't busting.
As Queen Rose said, pot liquor also knocks a cold out. LOL. Yeah, because all them good herbs in there.
Down in the bottom.
Yes, XDMC said, best martial arts, Smith & Wesson. Keep your trigger finger ready, Brooklyn style.
XDMC crazy, man.
Yes, so critical thinking is number 4. That's, if I could snap my finger and give this to every African, these important things, it would be 1 through 4. Okay, and these are very important things that we should be doing. Because you sound like you
now looking at that
plastic moving. Yes, so these are things that we definitely should keep in mind. Let me see. So those are the four things in this part 1 series, and we'll come back with part 2. But I just wanted to kind of give us an outline of things. I hope everybody was able to take notes well, and we expounded really, really well on everything to kind of give everybody a sense of the most essential key components essential for African life. Okay, and these are those components that I feel, as I walk through my path, I feel like I have become a wiser African woman. Okay, from my journey of being woke and practicing and living and knowing who I am and knowing the truth about how great my people are, and understanding that we are the people that we've been looking for, that we needed the whole time. We have been taught wrong and miseducated. Okay, which is part of self-knowledge. The right education is very important. When you have knowledge of self, that's the education. That's not separate. Knowledge of self is not separate from education. Education means, and thus, and so, it's 40 years.
My dad always told me something else. You're not born until you're 40. Because at 40 years old, you know what you can do, and you know what the hell you're not going to do no more. Because you between 0 and 40, you'd have made a lot of mistakes and you made a lot of accomplishments. So at that point, you 40. So I'm actually only 9 years old. And she's 10.
Yes. I'm 10 years old and I love it.
You know what I mean?
And start to really sit down and analyze your accomplishments as on this journey that you've been on. Yeah, I know it's been difficult and I know it's been hard and stuff, but really analyze the things that you have accomplished. Because this society that we live in, it teach you to beat yourself up every day, all day. It pulls out the worst and volatile, dangerous aspects of life that we have got so accustomed to that we don't get a chance to see the best of us. We don't get a chance to peel out the best Africans, the best characteristics, the best options that we should have, because we've been taught to always pull and criticize.
True that.
But we can't let that happen no more. We got to analyze ourselves, the good things.
True that.
Pull it out, y'all. Pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. Mosali.
Can't isn't within African language lexicon.
Thank you.
True that.
It's so like it's not. I mean, you shoulda, woulda, coulda. You ain't gonna get an African word that means shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay, either you gonna do it or not. Even slave, the word slave as we know it. No. I'm ready for Powell to start his movie review and recommendation channel.
Now that's a thought right there, bro.
Okay.
That's because I got them all.
Oh
in here,
my God,
bro.
that's a good one, Powell. You might have to go ahead and do
that.
that. XDMC, you
That's
go
my
ahead
big brother,
and get.
man.
Okay. Go on, make him an intro, XDMC, so he can get on and help him, please.
Oh man.
I be trying. Powell be something. This is a busy man, but he needs some help too. Okay, help him, X. Because that's going to be hilarious. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy that one. Wisdom Agbo, living my best life in Ghana. May I ask if you would be interested to interview Letitia Renee Robb, who moved to Burkina Faso with her family? Of course. Of course.
Sure. Yes, sir.
No problem. Sure.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Fifi, I need you. I'm going to send you a link. It's a sister that I have got to get on here. Her name is Frida Gibbs, the most dangerous woman in the world. It is a must that I have that woman on this channel for everybody to know who this lady is. She's already been worldwide. She was a kickboxer back in the day, but y'all got to hear this woman's story. It's awesome. She inspired me. You know, I get inspired by a few people, not many, but this lady right here. This lady right here had me, and I wanted to go put on my whole uniform and go out and kick the wall when I got through watching her story. Frida Gibbs, the most dangerous woman in the world.
T. Shield said, I love all we gonna do this. There is no doubt in my mind. Stay strong and stay black, baby. Yes, thank you. Thank you, T. Shields. Zende said, give advice. If people do not listen, let adversity teach them. Absolutely.
That's true.
Well, what is the saying? It's another saying that you be saying all the time, baby. That made me think of that when he brought up this proverb. Thank you, Zende, for them African proverbs today in the live.
Oh man, hold on.
Oh man.
Oh man, why? Because when you was reading, I was like, this is just like
yes. Give advice. If people do not listen, let adversity teach them. Circumstances will. What is it?
People who fail to organize themselves. You know, when people fail to organize themselves, circumstances will. Yes, sir.
Yes, African proverbs flowing. Pot liquor, good for the digestive system too, baby. I'm just saying.
Miss Elaine, you finna make me warm these greens up.
Real talk, fam. Real talk, Zenday. Thank you for bringing in the African proverbs today. I'm just so fired up and can't wait until May departure. T Shields,
Man,
you go for it, baby.
I can't. I'm telling you, when I get there, I have had the experience of teaching.
Ooh.
The telling that power is real talk. Man, that's what I'm talking about, boy.
Go work it out, XDMC. We calling you after the live, cause ooh.
Yeah, I might go and pop that on down right there.
TSP Cocktail said, criticized by Alexander O'Neal. That is the jam. I hear you, Future. Criticize. Let me go to it right now. Okay. They probably won't hear it. I don't know why my computer won't let people hear stuff. Yes.
Ooh, I can't wait to pull my shoes off and go. Like I'm so ready. So sick of my thighs being cold.
Sit down somewhere.
Come on, baby.
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
No, they can't hear that. Oh, XDMC, if you hear that, you're going to start breaking. I already know you're going to start pop locking and everything. Oh. Alexander O'Neal got that perm pulled back. Go ahead, boy.
Hey. 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 Oh, I remember this song.
He said, all you want to do is criticize.
All right, now. Y'all don't play with Alexander, baby.
Boy, I said Alexander O'Neal. Boy,
Could
about
y'all
a year
hear that?
ago.
I know y'all be telling me y'all can't hear nothing over here, but did y'all hear that? Just let me know. I just want to know. Let my dad, like my dad used to say, pull your head out your butt.
That's my granddaddy used to say stuff like that. I can't say you what he still
Felicia
do.
Brown said, okay, Power, I'll get her information.
Yes. Thank you, Fifi. Thank you so much.
Shay said, hey, little big family, just got here. Hey, Ashay. Oh. We've been talking some good stuff, man. Zenday, my wow, yes, he been coming with the African proverbs, doing the whole live today. I told y'all I just downloaded the African proverb app on my phone, so that is also good to add that into our lives too. Instead of quoting these 2520s and they garbage, instead of talking about what they say, what does African people say?
Oh, day.
All day, every day.
Real talk. I like that. Get my
Yeah,
mind.
oh my God. Frida Gibbs had a body like no other. Wow,
It would take miscellaneous to know who I was talking about. And you ain't lying. That sister was cut up, boy, like a Ginsu. Woo! When I saw her, I was like, shit, I think twice about fighting her. Because I seen her hit this girl was the reigning champion in the back of the head and made her eyes close. Imagine you spin around, somebody hits you in the back, right across the back of your head, and you just turn off like a light switch. Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded.
Jatan, what's happening, cuzzo?
Jatan in the house. What's up with you, Jatan? Okay. Man. There was Alexander O'Neal. Did y'all hear that? Could you actually hear my computer for a change? Because most of the time when I play, some people be like, we can't hear it. Please let me know. Could you hear it? I've been trying to get my computer working right since I got it.
I'm gonna send you a clip of a performance I did at Melrose High School probably about 11 years ago.
My alma mater.
Yeah, she went to Melrose, but I went there and turned that thing out. But anyway,
he did. But we was the only one to accept him back. But Hamilton, they had the military by then.
I want you to check that out, y'all. I sent it to a friend of mine in the Netherlands. My thoughts on everything. He checked it out and was amazed. But I'm gonna send it to you. I want you to see that. Matter of fact, we need to post it up here, but I don't know where to go get it right now. So.
Oh, okay. She said couldn't hear. That's fine. I won't. At least
okay.
I won't get flagged. All right, y'all. So make sure y'all all the components that we talked about today is in the description box. Okay, the sources that I got a lot of this information from, Dr. Ray all day. I left those sources at the bottom as well. They'll be in the description box for you to go back on. Okay, and I hope you're able to get some tools that you needed today to work on yourself and to make things better for you. TSP Cocktail said, I ain't gonna lie. Just watch Coming to Africa. It was great, and we'll watch it again. The script managed to address some key topics, and looking forward to seeing the next film in the trilogy.
Thank you, my son. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And let me tell y'all something. We got some stuff planned for part 2.
Yes.
That's going to be
part 2
awesome.
will be shot in Ghana this summer.
Yeah.
Okay. We're coming back to back, and we got some new ideas that's coming forward too. Okay. I got a little work to do before I bring mine to the screen, my little ideas that I have for the children. I'm excited about that. And I hope that you are expanding yourself to create African geniuses as well through media. Okay, I told y'all.
See y'all girl in part 2 this go round too.
Am I?
You supposed to be in part 1. She was trying to be so modest. She was working.
I was working, honey.
She was working behind the scenes.
I was working. I had to get in where I fit in in part 1.
If y'all notice the credits on Coming to Africa, Future's in that thing too. Future Heroes in that thing.
All right. Blessings and love, my family. Zenday, much love to you, brother. Thank you for being a part of the live today. We love you. That's one of our good brothers, an awesome African drama, and just an all-around great brother altogether, y'all. We sure appreciate y'all for being here. It's been a ball, but that's all, power.
God love you. God love me. Bye.
Peace, everybody.